A lot of you want to know about haircut shapes, about layering, about different techniques. So I'm going to simplify basically all of what haircutting really is. So with the shapes, you've really got three different shapes. You've got a round shape, you've got a square shape, and triangular. So just to really break that down, round shapes are going to be, and if you look at this as a roundness, circle, fullness, you're thinking volume. A circle is full of volume. So when you're applying this to someone's hair and you're cutting a rounded shape, the hair grows out from the head. So if the head is round, guess what? You're cutting it outwards, which means it's going to be more rounded. 98% of haircuts that I've done or even do are off of a rounded or growing out from the head type of cutting motion. Simply for me, because it grows out looking the best. And when I cut hair, my goal and when I was seeing clients is to make sure their haircut grew out the best. So I would always cut it in a way that seemed like it was rounded, but it was more growing out from the head. The next one is a square shape. So when you think of a square, it's very boxy, obviously. So if you notice this, it's straight across, which means that you're leaving these corners. So this is the corner of the head right in through here. So if you're not cutting that, it's gonna, guess what? Fall flat right in through here. So this is good for somebody who might have more of a rounded shape, a rounded head, and they are trying to kind of have longer layers in through here. They like having the hair a bit more flat. Their hair gets very, very poofy. Square layering is a great type of shape for that individual. The next one is triangular, which is this. Now triangular, it's more about maintaining length and reducing volume. As you can see, it gets skinny and narrow to wider towards the bottom. So if you do have more of a rounded shape or somebody wants to kind of close in that oval fullness in the cheekbones and stuff like that, then a triangular shape is something that's going to work well for them right in through here. So you've got round, square, and then triangular. Then you've got the techniques. So you've got the shapes, then the techniques. Here you can see we've got one length, which is going to be basically maximum weight. Here we go. One length. Maximum weight, the hair comes all the way down, and if you cut it blunt, then it's going to be really, really heavy. So that's where you don't want any fullness, you don't want any volume, very, very flat to the head. Next, you've got layering. Layering is a technique, and I feel like I should call myself the layer king, because all I talk about is layers. It's removing weight. It's a technique that when you hold it up, you cut it off at a certain angle or certain shape, which creates a feathered look. It creates a flow. It removes weight. I have literally hundreds of videos on my YouTube channel about layering. And then lastly, you've got graduation, which is this right through here. We're actually building weight. So if you've got a client with a very flat back of the head, you're going to hold the hair out and cut in on an angle. So you're building a shape, you're building that volume, and then you're making it more narrow in through here. So graduation is all about building and adding weight. So in reality, this is haircutting in a nutshell. 30 years of me doing haircutting is all based around this. Round shape, square shape, triangular, those are the shapes. The techniques, one length, layering, and then graduation. It's real simple, and then you can kind of mix and match. You can do, round layering, square graduation, triangular one length. You can mix and match these together, and this is all about what haircutting is. And if you apply this to your skills as a professional, it's going to change your career. Please give me a follow. I'd love to know your feedback. Leave a comment, like the video, and share it. Thanks so much.